So this is the first ride I'm going to put on this horse out in a bigger arena. You saw the first ride in the round pen, and now, and I did one more day in the round pen, but I don't beat around the bush too much. I get them out in the open pretty soon. I can, if they're getting nervous or something, I can, or, especially with the lope, if a horse is struggling with that, I can always take them back to the round pen. For the most part, most of my rides are not going to be in the round pen. And once I start out here, it's going to probably be around 50-50. Arena and trail riding out in the open. When I am trail riding, that's going to be mostly walking. And on these young colts, especially the first 30 to 60 rides, even really up into 90 rides, you're better off doing half and half or around there, trail riding and arena work. Yes, you're not going to be as refined. If I get a special request, I can do a little more work in here, but for the most part, you're going to have such a calmer horse. And nowadays, people can't ride as good as they used to. Calm is more important than refined, big time. So first step, I moved by moving the hindquarters, and I asked her to go forward, so I'm going to move that, and she didn't respond. So I moved the hindquarters. Whoop! I forgot my crop here. There we go. So when we move them out here right now, first time in the open, the last thing I'm going to be thinking about is steering them for the first steps. And the same thing, once I get to moving them faster, I will not be telling her where to go. I'll do that towards the end of the ride, probably just at a walk. But if you beat around the bush in the first, and they'll get set in their ways, and then when you do it, it'll be even worse when you go to ask them to go faster. You're best not messing around and get that done. Get all the steering done, because the faster you go, the harder it is to gut when they can do circles at a lope. Before I give them the trot, I'm kind of aim them towards the gate, give her a little confidence. Okay, so we'll ask for a trot. As you can see, I'm not steering. Okay, I'm happy with that. This is a 2-year-old, so I'm not going to ask for too much. We're going to follow the fence. So when I'm facing her home area, the barn, that's when I'm gonna ask her to speed up. And yes, we are steering, but I'm gonna stop steering right now because I'm gonna ask her to go faster. Yep, that's where it comes out, the speed. That's okay, we'll just kind of right through it. Now she's moving out pretty good. I'm happy with that. Good. So we're going to, everything has been going to the left. Now we're going to go to the right. When they go into a lope, and if you don't do it, and the first time she lopes is when a pheasant flies up, then it's a real disaster. Get that stuff out of the way right away, and you'll never get steering good without doing your trot and loping. There, we did loping both ways. And that time, I transitioned from trot to a lope. She didn't even hump up. So we did just enough loping to get that humpiness out for the ride. Now we're walking her out. Good. Now we'll flex her up. Both ways, you can see she's flexing all the way. Now, which is super important, especially, you know, she just humped a little bit. If she was really going to buck or something, or spook or something, you want that head flexible so that you can have a lot better control when it comes to stopping. So the last thing I'm going to do here, just put a little pressure. There, ask for one step of a backup. And then we'll do it again. Remember, the only way they know they're doing it right is by the release. This time I'm going to ask for 2. There we go. And I'm probably going to ride another 3-4 rides in this halter before I put her in the bit. And the reason for that is just she learns how to steer already. So by the time you put the bit in her, you don't have to pull so hard. So that is the first ride out in a bigger pen.